Hey everyone, this is Karen, and today I would like to talk to you about participial adjectives. Participial adjectives is actually one of my favorite things to teach because I've heard this so many times. A student will come into class and say dramatically to his or her classmates, "I'm so boring." And it makes me laugh every time because that is actually incorrect usage of participial adjectives. So let's talk about participial adjectives. Are you bored or are you boring? Participial adjectives are adjectives that end with ing or ed. And a quick review, what's an adjective? An adjective is a word that describes a noun, like she is beautiful, he is tall. Those are both beautiful, tall, those are adjectives. So some adjectives can end with ing or ed. Both endings are possible, but the meaning is different. So participial adjectives that end in ing describe someone or something that causes a reaction. For example, if we take the adjective interested versus interesting, both are possible, however their meaning is different. When we use the ing, that means he is so interesting means he is causing other people to be interested. So he is causing this feeling in other people. That's when we use the ing. If we use the ed, in that case, for example, interested, it means if I use the ed ending interested, I feel it. So for example, I am interested in this subject means I feel that interest. This subject is interesting to me. I want to learn more. So he's interesting is he is causing you to want to know more about him. I'm interested, I feel it, I want to know more. Now, if we're talking about things, things cannot feel, so we have to use ing for things. For example, this movie is interesting. Anytime you're describing books or movies or anything that is not a human or a pet, for example, we've got to use the ing ending. Let's take a look at some examples. First example, she is bored. If I say she's bored, that means she feels bored. But if I say she's boring, that means she's causing other people to feel bored. So ed ending, you feel it. It's inside of you. ing ending, you are affecting other people. It is outside of you. You're causing other people to feel things. He is tired. That means he feels it. He feels tired. It's a feeling inside of himself. He is tiring. That means he's causing you to feel something. You feel tired by being around him. He's very tiring. Maybe he's making you do a lot of, he's making you run a mile. He's tiring. He's making you feel tired and you don't want to do it anymore. Or perhaps, maybe you've got a fussy child who doesn't feel well and they're kind of crying a lot. In that case, he's tiring, meaning you are feeling tired because you're taking care of him. Another example, I'm confused. If I say I'm confused, I've got that ed ending. That means I feel it. I feel confused. I don't understand. But if I say I am confusing, that means I'm talking to you and you don't understand because of what I'm saying is unclear. So I am confusing. The book. Now remember, a book is a thing, so we only have one choice. We've got to use the ing ending with the book. That book is so interesting. So a book is a thing and cannot feel, use ing for things. I hope that makes sense. ed, you feel it. ing, you're causing other people to feel it. All right, test your knowledge. True or false? There are two types of participial adjectives, true or false. Number 2, the ed and ing meanings, the ed and ing endings have different meanings, true or false. Think about your answer. And then number 3, so 3, 4, and 5, choose whether we want ed or ing. Number 3, this movie is the movie excited or exciting? Number 4, I am so blank, bored or boring, This class is too long. Number 5, my mom is annoyed or annoying with me because I didn't do the dishes. So think about your answers before going to the next slide. If you feel it, it's ed. If you're causing someone else to feel it, it's ing. All right, do you have your answers? Let's see how you did. Number 1, true, there are 2 types of participial adjectives, ed and ing. Number 2, true, the 2 endings have different meanings. Number 3, this movie is so exciting. Remember, it's a thing and cannot feel, but it can cause a reaction in other people. The movie can affect you, but the movie itself cannot feel. It is causing other people to feel. So for that reason, we need ing. Number 4, I am so bored. This class is too long. This is something you feel inside. You feel bored. The class is too long. You want to go home. In that case, you would use ed. Number 5, my mom is annoyed with me because I didn't do the dishes. So she feels annoyed. What does annoyed mean? Annoyed is another word for irritated, angry. She feels it. Why does she feel it? You didn't do the dishes. So she is annoyed. So let's go back to that original question, which was on the first page of the slide presentation, which was, I am bored. Am I bored or boring? I am bored or I am boring. Which one is correct? And usually 90% of the time, the answer is going to be I'm bored, because you're usually talking about how you feel. So if you walk into your next class and dramatically say, I'm so boring, is that correct? No, typically you feel it, so you want to use that ed ending. When you do use that ing ending, you're saying, I'm making all of you feel bored because I'm a boring person. So for that particular question, bored versus boring, 90% of the time you're going to want that ed ending because it's how you feel. So remember that. All right, do you have any questions? If so, leave me a message in the comments. I hope that gave you a little clarity regarding participial adjectives ed versus ing. And have a great day. Thanks for listening.